welcome to Skylife TV. This is a special interview for the Zambia National Day. It's not about politics, it's about talking how far the country has come. And today, I'm with Mr. Chanda. I'll allow him to introduce himself and his business. So you can talk.
Okay, my name is Chef Chanda. My name is Chef Chanda.
No problem. Your business?
My business I do with Adwayam.
Mm-hmm.
It is located in Singalume, near Gori Road.
And that is in Lusaka province, is it?
This site is in Singapore.
Okay. So,
Material constituency.
awesome. So today Zambia they celebrate the anniversary of the country. How many years?
It's 59.
59 years.
Yeah.
So from 1964 to 2023.
2023.
October 24, 2023. You know, I'm not going to go for, we didn't live in the 1960s, but there are people who live in those days.
Yeah.
And they are still alive today. We've met some of them, we interact with some of them. And you will hear their own stories. Where the country was, how far it has come, or it has even come to that far, I don't know. Because some people say things are worse than they were before. So I don't know if we are going forward or we are going backward. Or now we have to redefine progress to mean achieving some things and not achieving other things. So you are somebody who started your own business by yourself. Nobody funded you. You started from small and then you grow it
I started my own.
on yourself, on your own.
Myself. I started this business.
Your father gave you money.
Oh no, here it is.
You inherited the business.
I know I didn't inherit. I was just working from industry, and that's where I got my capital.
Mm.
We started this business. It was in 2013.
2013. And do you say you have grown, you are making good profit from business, or what is your take on that?
It have grown, yeah. Because I'm not doing the same as I used to.
Okay.
Because, okay. Even the shop that I started from, it was just a little bit small. But now I'm in a big shop.
I think that's good.
Meaning, I think I'm elevating somewhere.
So what do you have to say based on looking the way you've grown your business? Is it that the economy favor you, or you were just strategic in terms of putting your money in certain places?
No, what can I say about the economy? Yeah, because business, it's the economy favors.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is some ups and downs in business, but you have to change the formula, because you can't keep on complaining economy. You can't survive. So when economy is bad, you have to change it also.
Okay, before we get into the achievement of the country and where it is today, I want you on your own personal understanding and experience since you got involved in the economy of the business. What do you think the country is favorable for business or it is not favorable for business, and why do a lot of people are not having businesses? In terms of, many people still complain about the government, many people still complain about the country, but not everybody is complaining. I want you to explain to people what you think about the country from the independence 1960 till now. What do you think, based on your understanding of the country, what do you think the country has achieved on your own terms?
Okay. What I can say, Kaimi, I'm representing my fellow youth.
Mm-hmm.
So what I can say, the youth of nowadays, we can't all being employed by government. It can't happen. So it is it's like we have to be creative as youth, because the government can't employ all of us, all of the youth.
That's true.
So meaning, and laziness. laziness in these youths. Too much lazy. When they can't wake up and go and work, them they just crying about government, 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 government. Because they are, our forefathers used to, our forefathers, freedom fighter Dr. Kaunda used to give them a race. I don't know if it was free meal or what, but now you have to buy. You can't just depend on the government. You have it's us, youth, who can even help the
The
government.
government, obviously. No, that is very true. So now I want you to talk to the people. I don't know where the year you were born and the government you met in power. Do you think during the time of that government, you know, when you become conscious of your environment and to the government today and what the country has achieved, do you think the government of the old were better in terms of policies to get the country in a positive direction, or they were even worse than this one? What is your take on that side?
Since when I born?
When you become conscious, when you started voting, let's say the year you started voting, the year you got into voting age.
Voting age, it was in 2011. That's when I first cast my vote. 2011, that's when the PFO took power from
Okay, let's say before the PF government, before the PF government. I want you to look at, because you were not there in the 1960s. I would have said, okay, talk about the 1960s, how things has changed until today. But I want you to talk on how things has changed since you become conscious of the environment up till today. What are the things that you can really pick and point out? No, this has changed for the better. This is needed work. This one we need to do some other things to improve it. I want you to talk on that.
You know, each and every government, they all have different ideologies. So in terms of MMD open up borders so that each and every Zambian can able to do business. So each and every, and these days the PF1. The PF1 build roads, clinics, and it's also they give the environment that each and everyone can do business. So I think from the MMD, then PF, then the current one, I think we are moving forward.
Moving forward.
Yeah, because things is changing. Yeah? It's things.
Is it that the because okay, let's say right now we know a lot of things that people are complaining. Is it because of the so many platforms where people can complain and other people hear them? That is why we can say people are really complaining than before, where there were not so many platforms. So people were just complaining in their homes and in their communities, but nobody will hear it. But today, you can complain in your sitting room on social media. Other people will see it and they'll say, look at what is happening in that country.
Yeah.
So should we say it's because of social media where now that we see so many complaints in public than before? Should we say people were already complaining long time ago about government, or we should say no, this is the time now they start complaining?
People are complaining now because of social media. Each and everyone can just take a Android phone, a smartphone, and do it, or he can able to post while complaining in his bedroom. So what I can say about complaining, people will not stop complaining. Even if the government reduce the menu at 20 kwacha, people will still complaining. Even if you are giving things for free, they won't appreciate it. They will still complaining. I know. Even if I give you this for free, I know this one is small. Instead yours, unless you would have given the bigger one. So people will not stop complaining. So what I can advise them just to work extra hard.
Me, I don't want to make it a political discourse.
Okay.
But now you look at the fertilizer, which is They can't be fighting a problem from the symptom. The fertilizer has to be reduced so that farmer they can buy less. Fertilizer is almost 1,000. How is it? It's too expensive now.
Fertilizer.
Different types. We can't say all of them 1,000.
Fertilizer.
I think the main ones they are very expensive now.
Fertilizer, they are. We have a plant of fertilizer here now. They are making fertilizer. So definitely the price of.
When was that established?
It is in LUSAKA.
When was it established?
Established. It was still this year.
This same year?
Yeah.
So by next year we expect fertilizer to go down.
To reduce.
That is good. That is good.
Because I thought I heard that they are selling about below 700.
So there's no
automatically the
difference.
price of wheat has something. But the promise was they promised us to bring it to 50. So we are waiting.
Very political. I know you very well.
Anyway, I'm looking for
Don't
a
try
job.
to score point here. Should in case the whole election, because they say the popularity of the current party is fading away. It has already faded because of what is happening in the country and around. You know, you look at the situation there in the market, in town, where they kick away all. Because to me, I think what they did was good because the town is good now. It's clean. Me, I think that is good. The only thing they did wrong was they were supposed to already have an established place, because even all those guys who were selling in those areas, if they take them to the city market and Soweto market, there will not be enough space. That's what they didn't plan. If they did that plan properly, I think it would have been better. But so far, to me, they've done some things. Like look at the roads network that they are working on now. They're improving the road system, which is good. You see? But I want us to look at this now in terms of the broad scope. Do you think Africa has moved any way forward from where they were, let's say the independence, because we cannot really quantify Africa in terms of where they were before the colonization took place and the decolonization and now the so-called independent, because I do not think it is independent, because most of the African states do not have power to make independent decisions. So I think they are not yet independent to a degree where they can have a say in their own growth. So I want you to talk on that line, in that line. What do you think African states should do to really have independence? Because this whatever 59 they are calling about, to me it's useless. It's like they are still neocolonialization is still going on, which is another phase of colonization. Now it is hidden. Now they are using our own people. This is what the French they do in the way they used to colonize their own people, because they were using the people to rule their own people. That's what they are doing now. It's just being bought by other nations that had hands in different African countries. I want you to say something in that line. What do you think Africa should do? Because truly we are not independent. So whatever they are celebrating, I don't know what it is.
Exactly. We are not independent due to financial muscle.
What do you mean by financial muscle?
Financial muscle meaning we have all the resources, but we can't to learn. We cannot able to learn those resources on our own. Because minerals, we have got a lot of minerals, but we can't learn those. You know, like here in Zambia, we have mines. But Zambians that cannot afford to learn those mines.
Flipping.
Takes what?
Now we are black.
That's what thing.
Do
We
you
can't manage to run even in the whole Africa.
Yeah,
I don't think unless I don't know where African can able to process from the raw material up to the standard.
But do you know before all this colonization, the African kings they used to deal in gold. How do they process it?